you get confused buying concert tickets at Wembley Stadium? Of course you do. It's very confusing. Harry Styles Together Tour keeps adding shows, so here's what you need to know: how to prepare yourself so you can make a decision at the checkout. General sale is Friday the 30th of January. Pre-sales are going on now. So if we look at a layout of what he's going to have for his stage, he's going to have an apron stage where it comes out onto the pitch. If you're looking at it and you're thinking, why have we got these weird rectangles? They're called circle, kiss, disco, square. These are pits. So those are more standing tickets besides the rear standing, front standing north, front standing south on the pitch. You'll find that these are they're the higher price tickets. So if you're on the Ticketmaster website and you look at the Harry Styles page for this tour and you scroll down, you'll see experience, and it explains there what those VIP packages are. Kiss, square, disco, what was it called? Circle. Those are priced like well over £300. Some of them are over £400. Also, if you want to sit in level 1 in the lower half, and I guess like as far as where the apron's going to come out, basically. So just past the halfway line on what would be the pitch, you can expect to pay over £300, £400 for those tickets too. So what kind of view is that? So if we look at section 143, row 2, so that would be the view of the stage. And then I also had a look at section 141. This is row 7. Oh, look, and that's Harry, that little dot there. So that's what he would look like out on the apron. And I wanted to compare those two because when everyone's actually standing on the pitch, that gives you a better idea of what kind of view you're going to have. There were seats for like £200 and something. I would love to tell you where they were. They were somewhere in section 1. I feel like they might have been back in these back corners. So on the map at the moment, on the Ticketmaster website, these back corners like 117, 116, 115, they're greyed out for some reason. And yet I was offered tickets around about there. And in fact, I was offered tickets for more like £155. I think they were around about row 40. So one thing that isn't really clear from the Harry Styles map on Ticketmaster is that section 1 is also split into 2 halves. If you go to, say, a viewfrommyseat.co.uk, you can see that level 1 is split in 2. And so I think you'll find that if you're in the upper section of level 1, if you're around about, say, row 40, you may be going to pay less for those tickets. Just as an example, that's block 116, row 40, and that's seat 153. And then if you wanted to move more around to the side, this is a pretty good demonstration of what a side view would be like. So that's Taylor Swift's Eras tour. She also had an apron stage. There's like a light tower slightly blocking one part of the stage, but she's not going to stand there the entire night. And also, that is a very large screen with screens on the side. So that's block 121, row 42. I think you would maybe be able to get seats there-ish for maybe £155-ish, no promises. But if you're going down into that lower section, that's where you're probably paying £300. And if you're moving over to the left as well, supposedly there are seats going for around £70. I guess they're probably up in section 5. I've done content before on what the view's like all the way back up there. I've also sat over here in this section 2 corner. What did I pay for that? Maybe like £110? And supposedly there are even seats going for around £50. But again, I would expect that they're going to be way up the back in section 5. So all credit to the lovely concert goers who uploaded these various pics to a viewfrommyseat.co.uk. And that's all I have to say about that.
Straight? No, I mean straight vodka, not are you straight? Is vodka straight? No, okay. Is it straight vodka? Yeah, alright, thank you. Have we cleared that up?